Log recording 3:49 in the morning. Open air log. It's the 9th of December 2023. I don't know what the hell's going on with the world these days. I swear to God, I don't. I'm seeing all this shit happening these days, and it's getting worse and worse. I think. You know what drove me crazy is when I was hearing something about the UN Council. The Russia was siding with uh, human rights workers and trying to get the conflict settled with Israel versus Hamas, or shall I say the Palestinians. Come on, I got to see it that way. Hamas allowed this shit to happen. Allowed this travesty to happen. I know they wanted to show what was happening with the Israeli kicking ass and Palestinians, and they wanted to show how bad these guys were. But this particular situation that they're in, of causing more death, more grief, and everything else to piss off Israel, and then you blame Israel for the damn shit. But the thing is, I had to look a little beyond that one, whether or not if it was legitimate or not. Could have been a better way or a stronger way for Palestinians to make their case, make their point that Israel is still being a pain in the ass. This is a major cry for help by murdering and slaughtering people. Is this the only way for them to do it? But this is what they wanted. In order to bring, in order to bring light to what's happening with the Israeli to the Palestinian people, get a terrorist group out there to do the dirty work, and then start slaughtering the people left and right, and show what kind of monsters that the Israelis are to the Palestinian people. This is what's kind of a viewpoint I'm looking at here, the interpretation of it. And this is nuts. This is absolutely nuts on this one. This isn't going away until they get a two-state solution and they get their asses taken care of. Because if they don't, we're going to be getting into a World War situation where we can't even get out of the damn thing. Or if we're already in the situation, we don't even realize it. It's like playing a gravitational singularity and not even realizing you're getting squeezed to death. But it's slowly happening and it's tearing us apart left and right. And me seeing what was happening these days is just. I'm a witness to a hell of a lot of death and tragedy happening. I'm a witness of saying that we can put up Hollywood veneer and facades in front of us, but it still doesn't change shit. We're still trying to kick our asses because we don't know any better. We don't know any better. Probably said I'd gone pro-Palestinian. I'm pro-terrorist at this point over here. Like you sheds. Our idealism, our own propaganda is going to be burying us alive like the worms we are, but we think we're right. And everyone else is wrong. Manifest destiny, they called it for a long while, and still they teach it. We have to be right. We have to be elitist, and we have to run over people and say we are right, you're wrong, and therefore you're going to die, or you join us. Period. We human beings haven't grown up, not by a long shot. We try to civilize ourselves. We try to do things civilized, and we still can't get ourselves going. And we will try to convince ourselves that one side or another is going to be right because we can't get our act together. I don't know anymore. But I'm sure as hell not going to be listening to some others trying to talk about what we're supposed to be doing and thinking and feeling. We got our own health issues going on right now. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it at all.